Hi, Miss Lilia. I'm Javier Güémez, and I'm actually presenting to you my model learning outcome one. It's about Japan, a place that I always wanted to visit one day, and it's about what amazing place it is. Hope you like it. Well, and now I'm going to describe Japan. Japan has a fascinating culture. I think Japan has the deepest and the oldest tradition dating back thousands of years. And also, when I'm thinking of Japan, I always thinking about the most technological developments country all over the world too. Um, I think Japan is capable of everything, pushing back all the boundaries of the possible. Japan has a capital called Tokyo, and it's a parliamentary government with a constitutional monarchy. Right now, Japan has a 127 million people. Actually, Japan is an archipelago of stringent islands on the eastern edge of Asia. And Japan is formed by four main islands. Their names are Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. And actually, on the slide, you can see the map of Japan. So you can saw these four islands form which is Japan. Japan is worth it. Japan is a country that I always wanted to visit. I'm constantly reading about the people, their culture, and all of the Japanese experiences. I've always wanted to see the sumo tournament and take a lesson in martial arts. I'm actually hoping to see these kind of athletes fighting for their honor. I don't want to miss that. I always wanted to say at the Buddhist temple, I think um, the Buddhist religion are the most amazing religions all over the world. And even taking a lesson in Satan meditation or have a shiatsu massage with our heart, they're really amazing. If we want to compare Japan to something, we need to start with the traditional meals like onigiri, jambori, mochi. Even sushi tastes is sweeter and lighter than Japanese food in Mexico. Actually, here in Mexico, the food is more sazonal and spicy too. Japanese people learn to do what is best for their families or company, and they usually worry less about their own needs. Here in Mexico, I think it's the opposite. In Mexico, we try to always see for our own needs before others. I think these are the kind of traditions that Mexicans must adopt to be a better country. I read this article about traditional drinks from Japan, such as sake, which is a very common drink in the country. In fact, it's actually made of rice, I think. I also read that alcoholic drinks such as whiskey and regular beer are stronger in Japan than in Mexico. The only thing that I might not like of Japan is the fact that it can be dangerous living in there. Three of the tectonic plates that form Earth crust meet in Japan. These three tectonic plates are Japan Trench, Sagami Trench, and Nanaki Trough. They often move against each other, causing earthquakes. And a fun fact, more than 1,000 earthquakes hit Japan every year. The magnitudes of these earthquakes generate waves of up to 500 meters, and Japan is the target of several of them. Japan also has about 200 volcanoes, and six of them which are active. Why should you visit Japan? In Japan, spring is by default the most popular time of tourism. If you visit in that season, you must try the latest blossom flower snacks and drinks. The thing is that the cherry blossom has become one of the most precious representations of Japan. Plus, it's very sweet and delicious in every dessert. In spring, you must visit local parks and gardens, bring a selection of picnic food and drinks, and enjoy the locals of Hanami. Hanami is actually a party that includes blossom at the dusk when lanterns hang on in the trees, and actually geishas enjoying by the trees too. Interesting fact, the job of the geisha is providing a service to entertain and charm. They usually live and work in the traditional tea houses as they always try to give a warm and an amazing service. What can you expect of being there? If you visit Japan, you need to go to the Fuji Rock Festival. They have that food at a great price, no queues to buy beer, all night hot springs baths, at stunning mountain scene, and of course, some of the best in British, American, and Japanese indie dance and the world music. At the Fuji Rock Festival, there are also different shows such as circus performance, comedians, and even novelists that fill the space between each call. If you always wanted to walk among monkeys in their natural environment, you must visit the Kamikoji National Park. It's a great place to spot groups of monkeys who often hang around Kapabashi Bridge. Only can access by a bus though. In fact, you can watch them playing and doing a few mischiefs, but be careful about getting too close because they somehow become aggressive with their food and their partners. To sum up, Japan is a destination like no other. It's one of the safest and cleanest countries in the world and has a fascinating and multifaceted culture. Even Japanese diet is very healthy, which helps Japanese people live on average longer than any other people in the world. I think it's a country that is worth visiting any time of the year. Thanks, Miss Alia. Enjoy!